up, guys? Welcome to a game called The Final Pin. I have no idea what this game is about because I did not read what it was about in Itch.io. So we're gonna be blessed, maybe surprised. I don't know. Serial killers are not monsters lurking in shadows, but human beings living among us, but hiding in plain sight. They are the embodiment of our darkest fears and most twisted desires, reminding us that the line between good and evil is often razor thin. Perfect. I love killing people, or would people like, what? I wonder if this music is copyrighted. 1968. I wasn't even born yet. Look, my lovely husband and wife. A wife. Sorry, that's a wife. Sorry. No, I'm not. Yeah, I hope I can make a good first impression.
You'll do great, Dad.
Well, I'm not even a man. I'm technically son. You have two moms, but no one's willing to admit it in 1968. So, thanks, buddy.
Good luck, sweetie.
Let me just sit down for a second to watch some nice grand old television before I go. Did you make me a lunch, honey, dearest? That's a bedroom. That's Kevin's room. How do I get outside? That's the office. You can never leave this place once you come in. Once you're in the house, that's it. You're done. You don't leave. Yes, I'll walk into the void. That's my job now. Walk into the void and find out if you can return. Am I handicapped? Police, man. Did someone death? 9 cruiser? Yo. Enter crime scene. Am I a detective? Yo.
Oh, hey. You're new, right?
Yes. This is the first crime scene I've been at. Well then.
That means you and I will be crime scene partners for God knows how long.
Oh, cool.
You arrived just in time. This was one weird-ass crime scene. When the victim's body was rolled over, it revealed this strange symbol. I haven't seen anything like it before. I think it could mean something. Go get my camera from the car. We need a photo of this.
Will do. Am I the detective here, or am I just another rookie officer? Someone answer all my questions. Why is your camera on the side that were you sitting on your camera like a chicken? Why am I taking photos? I'm not a forensics. 20:24 a.m. Actually, that would be 10:24. It's pitch dark.
Some of your partners need a helping hand in the apartment building on Ash Street. The guy should be waiting for you in apartment room 311 with some insight on the situation. Over.
311. Got it. Roger that.
Thanks for getting here so quickly.
You're welcome.
Crime scene situation.
A little crime scene?
The only one who had noticed anything unusual during the suspected time of the crime is the neighbor 1 floor below. Apartment room 211. I just need you to go down there and try to get as much information as possible from the lady.
I can do that.
Back here afterwards, and we'll leave you alone to photograph some evidence.
As a detective?
That lady's a bitch. Just saying, bro.
Okay, you're wearing a hat. Great. None of you are wearing gloves. That's contaminating the crime scene. I'm the detective. I should be ordering you guys to go question people. I'm not the one that has to go down. It should be you guys questioning. Okay, on top of that, did you guys even secure the crime? Why am I the one taking a ton of forensic photos? Shouldn't it be the people in forensics? Don't you guys have any forensics or anything here? And why is it only the person on the floor? Was there no one else in the apartments anywhere else? I'm with the police. I just have some questions for you, if that's alright.
Make it quick. I'm busy cutting my toenails.
What happened? Do you know what happened in the apartment room 311?
Oh yeah, some lad was stabbed by his girlfriend because he wanted to break up. I'd say that bastard deserved it. He listened to that disgraceful heavy metal at max volume. My ears are too delicate for that shit.
Did you know anything about the girl?
No. I just know that she has a sweet ass.
Yes. Do you know this man?
Oh, I sure did. found him smoking the devil's lettuce with my grandson once. He's lucky that I'm old. Otherwise, I would have given that stoner the old stone to the cranium myself.
How old is he?
He was 23 years old, but he stank like an 87-year-old for sure.
Alright, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you.
Piss off.
Damn. Alright, I see how it is. You could have just not answered my question. Well, technically, then you would be, you know, I mean, you had to answer my questions if you wanted to be off the hook, but you didn't have to answer my questions. Jesus. You could have just subdued my expectations or whatever. Subverted? Whatever the word is. Okay, back to the apartment. Crime scenes scare me sometimes. Good for you. Yo, my dudes, my dude bros. Where'd you go? Photograph evidence. What evidence? Maybe the murder weapon that you guys should have secured with the crime scene? Murder weapon. Yeah, maybe you guys should take this in for evidence. Use blood, the blood that's on it. Fingerprints. Anything, really? Does this guy even have any gloves? Look, a bloody handprint. Just what we needed. Okay, that's 2. This is a creepy painting. Inspect. Creepy painting, yeah. I'm glad me and you agree. Is the victim gonna be in this room? That's the mask of murder, I guess. Maybe the guy. Murderer's mask. I didn't even get to see the rest of it, I guess. Okay. This is not normal. Can I leave? I photographed everything. Oh, it's the dude bros. They're back. You're welcome,
You can report
Tony.
what you found involving this crime at another time. It's not that big of a priority right now.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's not? Yet someone was murdered, and it's a big priority. You gotta report that shit. Don't just leave it out there. It's not that big of a priority right now.
Anyways,
Tony, you should be the next person on the serial killer's hit list, okay?
Go home and get some rest, my man. You deserve it.
I just woke up and got here, or presumably I was not doing. I wasn't even doing. I was in an alley. If anything, you should go home and get some rest. I'll stay here and actually figure out the crime scene, report everything to the big man. You guys need to get your priorities straight, okay? Because right now, okay, it doesn't seem like you're doing anything. You guys are not being productive at all. Report your stuff to the police. The police, look, the job of the police is to report it. Keep a log of it.
A few moments later.
Who takes their cruiser home? Hold on. This is breaking all laws of everything. You don't take your police cruiser. You bring it back to the department and you take your regular car home. Why would you take your cruiser home? Why? Hi.
Oh, hey, honey.
Oh, no, I'm still the husband. Oh,
You
yeah.
came home just in time. I think little old Kevin is a tad bit hungry. Go give him his bottle, will ya?
But I thought Kevin was a boy, or not an actual boy. I didn't know he was a baby. Like, you know, I didn't. Last time I saw, he was a good man. Here comes the milk. Hope you like it. I'll inject it into your mind, I guess. Was there a fire?
For the 4th time. Wake the fuck up, detective. Tony apparently needs some help, ASAP. He probably doesn't need it, but I don't make the rules here. He's waiting for you on the side of the road by Pebble Lane. Over.
I don't know where that is, but... Sorry. I guess I just broke my alcohol. I don't even... Was I drinking? Did I fall asleep while drunk? I thought... Never mind.
Alright, so this is what went down. Some mother's kid went missing when chasing her dog, who was apparently chasing a crow.
The fuck is it, a lady who swallowed a fly too?
The dog went as far as to run into a sewer entrance to catch up to the crow. So our guess is that the kid also went in there and got lost in the tunnels. I think you know what you need to do.
Why me? Why couldn't you go? What was wrong with you going? Inspect. A strange hole. Wow. Did you put your detective brain to work on that? That was an astute observation. That was the, I would have never guessed. I thought it was a horse. I don't know. Don't let him escape. No, I'm not gonna let you escape. I'm coming after you. Slowly, but surely. You are under arrest for something. Something that I do not know. Where did you even run off to?
What have I done wrong, officer?
You're in here. What haven't you done wrong is the better question. What the hell are you doing down here?
I live here.
Alright. Have you by any chance met anyone else down here? A young girl? And hopefully with a dog as well. It was a girl? I thought it was a boy. What gender is this child?
A dog? I haven't seen any girl, but I can occasionally hear a dog barking in these tunnels. Well, speak of the devil. Alright, I get it now. I know that the dog sure as hell responds to whistles. If you track down where the sound comes from by whistling, you might find the right path to the kid you're talking about.
You seem suspect. I will handcuff you since I feel bad for you. Alright. You seem sus. I'm gonna call the sus card, okay? You seem imposter among us, red among us, okay? You seem sus. And I don't know if you are sus. Maybe you're just a good guy who just happens to be homeless and live in these tunnels with no food or anything. But the other thing is you seem sus and, you know... Oh, hey!
Get me out of here. I want to go home.
Don't worry, I'm here to get you out. There should be a valve around here that you can turn open the exit.
I tried turning the valve, but it just won't turn.
You stay there, I'll check it out.
Thank you.
Come on, girl. Little girl. We were able to open it. You're cute. Okay. Come on, let's go. Let's get out of here. I can't believe you didn't find the rust remover before, but to each their own. Back at it again in 68.
God.
And there was this crow symbol painted in the victim's blood.
That sounds really disturbing. Do you really think this line of work is good for you?
I want to be the one to solve this case. I want you and Kevin to feel safe and protected.
If you say so.
Now where's food? As a housewife, you need to make the food, and there's no food on the table, and I am upset.
Come in, Detective. Tony and Carlos are waiting for you by the sandy shore beach for some kind of examination. Tony's honestly weirding me out a bit. He could just do it himself, but he's been making you do his work for a while now. Well, I couldn't care less. Head over there. Now. Over.
And we don't reply.
Ah, you're the swimmer guy the cops have talked about.
Swimmer guy? Yeah.
You're here to dive and retrieve some stuff underwater, right?
I am? This is new information for me.
Well, that's your job to figure out. Look, I don't know what you're doing here, but somebody's got to get the body out of there. And they're apparently waiting for specifically you. Ask your buddies
Great.
what's going on. They're waiting for you on the bridge.
Why don't you jump in? Tony, I'm getting sick of your shit. You jump in the water. Not me.
Alright, look. Don't get mad at me, but I called you over here to do more than just to gather some evidence. I'll explain more when we're there.
Oh, hop in.
I'm a Barbie girl. Enter jet ski.
Hey, Tony. Last one to the crime scene pays for lunch. Yeah.
Alright, so the diving squad was busy, and we need someone to retrieve a body. And you're good at doing shit, so that's why I called you.
I've told you I'm terrified of diving.
That's why I had to trick you into coming here. Just follow the rope and everything will be alright.
I've got your swimming gear right here.
Great. Fine. I guess I'm just gonna dive. All I gotta do is go straight down and grab a body and go back up, right? Nothing much to it. Hopefully there's not like a breath thing where it's like go back up and go back down. But if I'm a diver, retrieved it.
Oh, that's a stinker.
Yeah. Now next time you're doing it.
Oh god, that's gross. Have a look at the body.
I can see that.
Maybe he had something on him.
Water.
I'm thirsty now.
A gun. Fun. Maybe some identification. Oh!
Oh, man.
Literally right as I said it.
I knew I recognized him from somewhere.
I don't.
That's Connor fucking Geller. He only lived a few meters from the beach. You should go and have a peek around his house for any pointers to the situation. Carlos can take you back to the shore.
This house looks so desolate. I'm so glad. I'm meeting him by the...
He's been stalking me, leaving notes by the door, yet I've never seen his face. I don't know what he wants from us, but I'm bringing my gun just in case. If I don't come back home, just remember, I love you, Sarah.
There's always someone named Sarah. His son lives in a trail park not too far away from here. I should head over there and see if I can talk to him about this. Take photos inside the house. Okay. Photos. That's one photos. I don't know what I'm taking a photo of, but maybe his living conditions? There's 2 photos. Does he have any... I'm gonna take a picture of the basement, because why not? 3 photos. Goodbye. Search trailer homes. Hello, it's the police. Open the fuck up.
Hey, Billy, guess what? I've been tinkering with our weapon safe, and I got something exciting to share with you. Drum roll, please. The new code is 3117.
Okay.
Why'd I do this? Because leaving the code as 1234 was a dumbass move, Billy.
3117. Okay, I have to remember that. Inspect. Okay, so 3117. So 3117. Unlocked. Great. Okay, grab a crowbar. Can I grab any of the weapons to protect myself, please? Inspect. No one has sat here for a long time. That's an astute observation. I'm so glad that we have deduced that no one I love how, no, Tony's like, don't report the murder that happened in this building. Use your, you know, just sit down and stay a while. I gotta go to the other side to drive a car. 10, 15 years later, whatever.
Time this week you've done this shit.
Done what? What have I done?
We're literally begging you to stay.
I barely even see you nowadays.
I have my reasons. I'm this close to solving this crow killer case.
I can't believe you.
Is your job really that more important than your fucking family?
This obsession has nothing to do with your job anymore. You're doing this in your fucking spare time. Every single day.
You two won't understand.
And yet, you still don't care. I can't take this anymore.
Fuck you, Dad.
Damn. So we pushed our family away. That's honestly kind of sad. I don't know. I can't make a joke. Are we next in the crow killers list? Please tell me we're gonna meet the crow killer and then die.
Detective, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I just got a report from Carlos's husband. Carlos has been killed. I need you to meet Carlos's husband in the interrogation room by the police station.
Carlos was gay? I didn't know.
Over.
We needed to protect Carlos. Look, we were a nice ally. We should have protected Carlos at all costs. Hello, you must be Carlos's husband. I do not know what your name is because no one told me what your name is. You're just known as Carlos's husband. Hey there. Look, I know it has just happened. It's difficult for you to process right now.
I miss him so much.
I do too. I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions. I won't take up too much of your time.
Sounds good.
How long were you and Carlos together? 14 years. Oh my god. What is your name?
Dylan Lewis.
Alright, Dylan Lewis. How old are you?
2 years old.
14. You guys were together since you were 18? Honestly, that's an accomplishment. Now I have some personal questions for you. I need you to answer these questions as detailed as possible. How was your relationship with Carlos?
Oh, it was just great.
No, now it's cut back or flashback.
And the crown goes to Carlos.
Good job, buddy boy.
We sure had some good times together.
Did your husband have any enemies?
Not at all. I'd say the opposite.
Not another flashback. Jesus Christ.
Do you got any spare change?
It's freezing out here. I think you need something more than just spare change. Take my jacket. I don't want you to be cold.
God bless you, sir.
Good for Carlos, man.
He was such a kind man.
Did Carlos ever feel unsafe in his line of work?
No, not at all. I'd say it was the perfect fit for him.
Oh my god, and another one. Oh, look, a lovely date.
How was your day at work?
Apparently you never take off your hat.
I remember him being specifically excited when you started working there.
My day's been exciting. A new guy has started working with us. He's a detective. And if we're lucky, he might work with me and Tony. I can't wait to get to know him.
We loved meeting new people.
What happened to Carlos? What moments do you remember leading up to Carlos's death?
Here's what I can recall.
Can you just tell me without the need for a visual flashback? Can you concise it? Maybe? Maybe just a little bit? You know, just make it not like 50 minutes long? Honey, I'm home.
I remember him coming home very late one day.
That's the kitchen. Wrong way.
You're
hey!
right. You just got some good news involving some crow killer case.
I've got some new evidence involving the case I've been talking about. My colleague might be able to solve the case with this evidence.
The next day, he came home even later.
I appreciate you waiting up for your husband. You look sad.
But this time he told me that he was scared. Like someone was watching him. What's wrong?
I think I'm being followed by someone.
The day after that, he didn't come home at all.
First, let's close the door like civil people. Or not, I guess. Fine. And everyone has the same creepy painting in their house. Why? Hello? Carlos? I instinctively went to the dumpster.
I found him. Dead.
In a body bag with blood on the outside of the body bag.
My head.
I'm sorry to hear that. You said something about some evidence that he had found.
Yeah, he found some big evidence apparently. I don't know much about it, but I do know that some scientists are trying to confiscate the evidence or something.
Interesting. Well, Dylan, that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you for your time.
Please,
Goodbye.
If you find this person,
kill him.
Kill him.
I knew it! I called it! I called it! I called it before he even said it. I said, kill him. I knew that he was going to say that. I know what it's like to be a grieving husband, I guess. I need a drink. Where is the nearest alcohol?
Detective, meet me in
Yes?
the woods by your house. I need you to hurry over here right now.
I think it might be a skinwalker, dude. I don't think that you should meet this guy at your woods. in the woods by your house. I don't think that that's good. I don't think that that's kosher. I would recommend not doing that. Okay? Even though you're the detective, right? You have a gun on you, first off. And second of all, I wouldn't do that. Especially not at 3 a.m. Come on, you're just signing up for failure. You're just signing up to die at this point. What if the crow killer is the person on the other end of the walkie-talkie? What if Tony is the crow killer? Think about it. Tony has connections, okay? Tony is the crow killer. We're gonna find that out right now. That's it. We've solved it. We're gonna die, and it's gonna be because of Tony. I'm calling it. Wrong. Maybe you can't kill someone that's dead, you know? I appreciate how we didn't take any pictures, like no evidence, you know, for where Tony is. We're just bringing in a knife with fingerprints on it. You touch it without a glove. If your fingerprints on it, they're gonna say that you're the crow killer. Meet me in the house in the woods. The crow killer? It's you! Kill him. I did bring a gun. I didn't bring a knife to a gunfight originally, but I brought a gun to a knife fight. Suicide by cop. What? Suicide by dad. So did I kill myself? Question mark?
Was it worth
Speak to your son.
This fucking case. Putting your stupid job before me. Before Mom.
So Kevin was the crow man? Crow killer?
I made a difference at least. Just for the price of Tony and Carlos, I finally made you understand the pain you made us feel. All of this is your fault. Fuck you, Dad.
Inspect the body. What have I done? Well, you killed your son. It's as simple as that. Prescription pills. So you got drugs. Well, this sounds like a personal problem. Give me some lighter fluid or something. Let me burn this place down to the ground. A day later.
Hey, I just saw your resignation letter. I'm sad to see you go, but I understand after everything that just happened. We're all gonna miss you a lot. Hey, when you're at the station to leave your equipment, meet me in the interrogation room. I have some questions about what just happened. I'll see you there. Over.
Are we gonna have to tell him that we killed our son? Is that gonna be what's gonna happen here? Sorry, I'm resigning because I killed my only son. My apologies. An interrogation is spelled wrong. Now I'm gonna be in the hot seat.
All right. I just have a few quick questions for you.
I'm ready for it.
Do you know why your son decided to steal the Crow Killer's trademark, specifically for the killings of Carlos and Tony?
He wanted to get my attention. He knew that I would be even more obsessed with the gifts after he killed my 2 best friends. So he copied the original Crow Killer's trademark before killing Carlos and Tony to target my interest directly.
Do you know what drove him to the point of murder and suicide?
Yes, I do. He hated me because of my obsession with this case. And he had nothing to lose, knowing that I wouldn't hesitate to pull the trigger after everything leading up to that moment. His way of getting payback before suicide was making sure I felt the guilt of killing my own son in the line of duty. And he got what he wanted.
I see. Well, that's all I wanted to know. Take care, man.
No written statements, no questions, no nothing. You just witnessed a suicide. Did you kill your son? I don't even know. Prepare to visit son's graveyard. And I like how it says son's graveyard, not son's grave or son's gravestone. The entire graveyard is owned by his son, apparently. Grab the flowers and go. I like how we just don't keep the flowers in our car. Like, we dropped them off at home, we went to work, and then we went back home, grabbed the flowers. Like, why can't we just keep the flowers in the car? If we were going to go visit our son's grave site. Like, we knew that, or the graveyard, sorry. If we knew that we were going to be visiting, why wouldn't we just, you know, keep the stuff with us?
Hey there. Look. I understand you must feel like complete shit after everything. But what happened is not your fault. Kevin changed a lot after the divorce. He blamed everything on you. He became violent. Very violent. But it took me a long time to realize I was in the wrong. My frustrations made me forget the main reason why you wanted to solve this case so badly. You were trying to protect us, to make us feel safe. I regret so many things. I regret not being more understanding. I regret not getting Kevin the help he needed. I regret the divorce. I realize now how lucky I was to have someone that made me feel safe and protected. I took it all for granted. What I'm trying to say is, I understand now. I miss you so much. Please, can we start over again?
It took one death of a child for them to get back together. You can always make another one. Can you get remarried after a divorce?
This goofy ass doctor better hurry up with Linda's ultrasound.
Yep, pregnant again.
Anticipation is killing me.
You should be here any second now.
You said that like 20 minutes ago.
32 minutes ago, according to my watch.
Y'all got watches? I don't even have a second pair of underwear.
Ew.
That's disgusting, man.
We've got the result from Linda's ultrasound. Looks like you're gonna be the father of 2 little boys.
Twins. Makes up for the lost son. This time, I was going to do better as a father. And I knew from the start that I was going to name our kids after those 2. Tony and Carlos. Carlos and Tony. Well, sorry, I said it the other way around. Oh, this was an adventure. I was not expecting it to be so good. It was like I was watching a TV show. There were some things that irritated me, but that's fine. Like, honestly, this is so cool, and I really want to see, like, a sequel to this, like, the Final Pin 2, with, like, maybe from, like, the perspective of one of the sons, you know, like, the son gets into being a detective and, you know, finds out, like, the past, you know, like, maybe, like, you know, this guy, you know, the character we were playing as, like, has, you know, keeps it all a secret, like what happened in his line of work prior, and the son needs to find out, you know, after becoming a detective or something like that. Like, oh, I would really love to see something like that. I really want to see what would happen if there was a second one or even a third one, making this kind of like a series of games instead of just a one-off kind of game, because I think we need more games like this. Games where it's horror, but it's not horror in the way that you think of. Like, this gives me like PlayStation vibes, like old school PlayStation, but like not really horror. There wasn't really jump scares. There was a story to it. This stuff that happened, like, there were some parts that didn't make sense to me, or some parts that seemed a little bit rushed, but overall I think that this was definitely a really good game, and I feel like there should be a lot more people, a lot more developers who make games like this. So if you're a developer or thinking about getting into developing, try making a game like this. Very low budget, low graphics, you know, low quality graphics go a long way. You don't get to see as much things as you would want. You don't get to kind of feel like the same kind of feelings as you would if it was high quality, high definition graphics. I mean, these are just medium graphics, and it still had a really big impact. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And remember to never follow the Crow Killer.
Perfect.